Benoit Glazer is not one to toot his own horn, but anyone who knows him will tell you he's a unique, talented, and passionate man on a musical mission.
I do everything with intensity. I don't believe in going it halfway, or half-cocked. I just go all the way, everything I do.
Benoit is a multi-instrumentalist, composer, and conductor who played professionally all over the world before moving to Orlando to become the musical director of La Nouba for Cirque du Soleil.
When I came to the United States from Canada 20 years ago in 1998, that was a big change. My wife and 3 young kids and $43,000 in debt, and we just okay, let's do it.
Benoit loved working for Cirque, but quickly became restless on his 2 nights off.
It was very hard in 1999, 2000 to find any good live music or anything good happening culturally in Orlando on a Tuesday or a Wednesday night. It was hard, and it was so hard that we decided to have a concert at our house.
And we went around and knocked on our neighbors' doors and hey, we're having a concert at the house. It's I know, it's a new thing we're trying out. Just come over, bring a plate of food if you want, crackers, something, share.
Word spread about Benoit's living room concerts, and very quickly, his living room wasn't big enough.
I don't ever remember there being less than 2 or 3 dozen people coming to the concerts every night.
We would move the furniture around and invite them with wine and cheese and
and we had
very friendly.
The first one we had no extra chairs. We just had the chairs we had in the house.
The concert was gaining traction, and so he knocked down one of the walls to make more room for people, and so the living room just got bigger.
I remember there was one night where it was kind of overflowing into the backyard and everything, and so...
I tore down a wall and tore down another wall, and eventually there was no more walls to tear down.
Benoit's passion project had run into the proverbial wall.
I sat down with my wife, Hélène, and we said, we can pull back on the concerts, or we can put all the money we've ever made and the money we'll ever make into a new house and make this a kind of a more appropriate place, for these kinds of things. And but if we do that, and I'm talking to my wife now, it's you realize we won't have the possibility of a comfortable retirement, right? Because we're blowing it all on this project. And so she says, okay, fine, let's do it. And so we did it.
They found a lot in a neighborhood with plenty of public parking nearby, tore down the existing house, and began building what would become known to musicians worldwide as the White House, with its one-of-a-kind, nearly acoustically perfect 3-story living room.
My name is Benoit, and welcome to the White House. So please help us welcome H2!
The Glazers have hosted over 800 concerts, and the entire family has been an integral part of the project from the very beginning. For the first 15 years, the kids, as young as 2, opened every concert.
If it was jazz, I would teach them some jazz, and we would play jazz together, and just one song, to open the concert. And if it was classical, they played classical. Indian music, they played Indian music. Salsa, they played salsa.
I think music is very important. It's one of the first things children learn, that it's not going to be on the spot right now. I like the fact that it's a long commitment to learn a piece, and the children know that it's not instant reward.
It's Benoit's version of The Sound of Music, and the Glazers are the Von Trapps. It all started with a single concert and a bold desire.
It was just art for art's sake, and there was a need for that. And so that's how that started. That's why we did it, and that's why we still do it, because there's a need for it.
What is the meaning of life? Let's find out. La lucha!
Sunday night is open house at the White House. Guests line up early, bring their own food and wine, and pay whatever they want. Through their Timucua Arts Foundation, the Glazers also present Master Series concerts on weeknights, Saturday afternoon concerts for families and kids, and they teach composition for free Sunday afternoons at the library. In addition, they have their own resident ensemble that plays in other venues around town.
People from all over the world have played here, and without exception, everybody tells me that they have never experienced something exactly quite like this or close to this. Like, it's just different.
Different describes the life Benoit has created for himself, his family, his friends, his community, and for musicians all over the world. All it's taken is a bold vision, years of hard work, and a willingness to risk his financial future.
I don't want to die rich, I want to live rich. I want to live, and then eventually we're going to die, but I hope I'm broke when I die, that's the idea. And so, because I want to contribute something to the society, to the world. But, I want to leave the world a better place than when I found it.